Okay, so for my reading, like I said, I wanted to do a reading journal. I just don't have the time to do it like I want to. So I'm not. I have my Goodreads, I have Storygraph, and I think there's a couple of more apps I downloaded just to see how they work. And I'll probably do, remind myself something about it. But what I want to do is I do want to write down the books I read because I read so many and I would like to remember, especially when they come out, like the sequel, whatever, come out later. Like I need to figure that shit out, so. But yeah, so again, this is my Kindle Fire, the ninth generation. It's it's old and it's over. But this is strictly my Kindle. I don't put anything else up here. As you can tell on the apps, I ain't got nothing up here. Got the regular Amazon apps, the browser, the shows. I don't watch those. Utilities, reading apps. And I need to put Goodreads and I need to put my other reading apps here. So that way I could track everything here because I do have them on my phone, but this is my prime e-Kindle reading that I'm doing. So I don't do nothing else with this. I don't even play games. So get my Kindle. Now when I tell you I got books, baby, I got books. And as you can tell, I download the whole series. And because I go to bookbub.com, so I get every day I set it up so every day I get emails and I get all these books I've never heard of, because I would love to buy most of these books right here are books that I would have brought because I like the cover. I buy books by cover. And especially if I know the author, then I'm probably going to try to get all the author's books, but I normally buy books by cover. But these are these are all the books that I have currently on my Kindle. And it's funny because I manage my Kindle. I share it with my mom, so I had her connect her. I connected my Kindle with mom, so that way she reads books too, and she just be looking because when I connected our Kindles, and she looked at me. She said, "Shayla, why are there 2,800 books?" I said, "Hey, don't judge me, damn it." So I have all the books that I wanted to read, stuff that I seen that I was curious about, or it's like, oh, this box set is free. You just, buy it for $0. Bet. I do have Kindle Unlimited. I don't know if I have Kindle Unlimited because, hello, as you can tell, I'm still browsing. A lot of stuff is like, it's a new download, but this is in the all section of everything. So I have them. I even used to have, this was Essence. I think, I don't know if I'll redo it, but I used to even have the subscriptions up here. I haven't done that in so long, but just look at all these books. And I have a lot of them are book sets that I sit there and read. And what I do is when I record them, I don't record the book set. I record each individual book. Like, I'm not doing all that. Like, I even know this one is After the Fog, two books in there. So I make sure I get those. But when I read them, I don't go to Goodreads and find like the set. No, I'm doing that, and I'm doing it separately. Damn, I'm gonna make it work. But as you can tell, I love fantasy. I have some. I like to call it my hood fiction in there. Oh, those are good. There are some. What are those called? Cozy murders in there. It's always something to do with some type of fantasy. I am a fantasy girl. I can tell you that right there. Fantasies and hauntings. But for the most part, if I see a woman on the cover, I'm gonna buy it. If I see anything that looks fancy, I'm gonna buy it. And I saw him, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get that one too. But when I see anything like that, you already knew I was gonna get that one. But I'm looking like, yeah. Every time I see, every time I see a woman or anything, yes, I'm gonna get curses. A witch, yeah, especially stuff like here that have like the little crowns. Yeah, I'm getting them. So as you can tell, I'm still scrolling. We'll get to the end. I promise. I promise you we will. It's just that I have so many books and there's not enough time to read them. But I love having that problem. Anything cursed, The Dark Man, anything like that, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead with it. The Demon Hunter, yeah, I'm getting all that. Even like the little cartoonish ones because it got little witchy stuff. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get that one. Don't ask me why I got Lucky's Charms. I don't even know. I just saw a dude on a pole upside down, and I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and pick that one up. So, and we're still going. Lunar Discovery, anything that's to do with the planets, outer space, I'm all for it. Threads of Desire. Just look at that. Just mirth, murder, and mystery. And this one, The Silence of the Elves. I think this got like a cozy murder mystery, and I love stuff like that. I didn't used to in the past, I'm not gonna lie. Like I think my first contemporary book that I ever read was Turtles Down the Hole. I cannot. Oh my God, I can't remember the book. It's written in there, but that was the first contemporary book that I've ever read, and I'm like, oh yeah, I could do more of this. And I see this is here. Just you see how all this looks. This is exactly what I buy. I go to a bookstore. I don't even read the back of it. I just look at the cover, and if I like the cover, I'm gonna buy the book. That's why I don't have any money now. But I have all these, especially if it looks anything like dystopian zombies, the end of the world. I'm getting it. I'm gonna get it. Let's see. So you have all of this. Just oh man. So that's why I really can't do how people have like their TBRs. I can't do that because there's so much stuff here that I would like to work. That I'm like, you know what, like Coffee and Crime, Apple Orchid Mysteries. I think those are really cute. I've come to like the little cozy mystery books. Oh, and this was biological psychology. This is when I was well, not when I was, because I had to take a couple of years off basically at this point for school, especially at my heart problems. But it's my psychology class because I almost got a Nook until I was in college and I was going to get my books, and they were saying academic books aren't compatible with the Nook, or they didn't have it because Barnes and Nobles, I guess they made a deal with the Kindle and Amazon. I'm like, man, you bastards, because that's the whole reason I had a Nook. I get that shit back, but I still have that one. Cold Dark Plays. See the dragon, yeah. Before the Hills. That looks like somebody about to do something they ain't got no business doing. I mean, he ain't got no shirt. I mean, I couldn't say no. And look at this. Wicked. See, I didn't know that I had both. No. Yeah. So you got Wicked Moons. But it looks the same. I think it may be something there, but yeah, see how I got all that stuff right there? So the Zodiac Killers, Ruby Rain, Futures, all these ones with the real big, the long books. So I like that. Even though on Goodreads, I would have to take it off and then do each book individually because this one do like the whole one. And we ain't doing that. I'm gonna get credit for all. This ain't gonna be one big read. I'm gonna get all 6. And of course, Frankenstein. Is he spellbound, enchanted? I'm like, yeah, I knew something about to happen with that one. Lil Baby riding. Let's see, was it Little Baby riding for a hitter? I love these books. Oh my God, I love them books. I began a little bit too into them too. I'm like, let me calm down. Let me calm down. Look at these. Just all of these books. See, The Murder Art Gallery, Angel's Kiss, Demon Hunter, Teen Fury Unleashed. I just enjoy all these books I got, and I'm going to read them. Darkness of Night Sea, Victim Zero, Book 1. And there's a lot of books that I would like to have, or I've seen them and I heard about them, but I get the first one because sometimes people be lying. They blatantly be lying, and I ain't spending no money on that, which is why I do have my Kindle. A lot of books I got for like 99 cents. I try not to spend over $4 for a Kindle book, depending on what it is. Because if it's not worth my while, I'm gonna be upset. Like this one has 2 books too. You've seen them earlier before. It had I would get like the series, especially if they have them and everything. Or if the book is good, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll go ahead and get them. But see, just look, just More elementals run into the darkness. Dragon's blood. Just so you pretty much can tell what type of books I buy and what my liking is. Now, I do love historical fiction. That is another genre that I am just all for it. Fantasy, historical fiction, anything that has to do with the hauntings, psychological thrillers, horrors. Those are like my main category of books that I read. Then I do have my spiritual books and my scientific books. I love a good book about science. Like I said, that's why I got Plutonium Files. That's why I read Medical Apartheid. I just finished Flu, the great, I was like, what was it, Flu? Uh, the Great 1918 Scare. I forgot whatever, but I have that book. Then I have Ghost Map, and when I was in college, we had a book club. With my biology teacher, she did a book club, and we had the Ghost Map. And I think that one about the cholera outbreak. I think that one was about the cholera outbreak. And then I have another one about the plague, and I'm on the fence. There's two books I have about the plague. One of them, however, has the forward from Robert F. Kennedy, and we already know. But I still want to know. I still like reading opposing viewpoints so I can see exactly how people be thinking because I'm gonna need y'all to go to school. But I do have two books on the plague. One that he has a forward in, and then there's another one. It actually may be on my downloaded one, and I think it's here. I don't know. I think I may have already passed through it too fast, but let's see if I can go a little bit. See, so these were the science, allure, glamour. Like this, as you can tell, 2012. I've had this for a minute. Oh my God, I had it for this long. Wait a minute now. 2012. What the hell? 2026. Yeah, 2012, 2022, 23 to 45. 14. Oh my God. I had to do my math, y'all. I swear. Oh my goodness. What else? Popular science. Oh, I think this is stuff that I did want to get back though. Popular science, astronomy. I don't know why the hell I had prevention. I used to love L, the technology manuals, Consumer Report. Oh my God. I used to look at Consumer Report faithfully every year. I think I'm gonna go back to doing that. Shop Smart, Fitness, Vanity Fair, Vogue. Oh my God. The hell? Let's see if we just get through some of the Washington Times. Oh, 14 issues. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is the end of it. So then this is the not. Oh, this is when I was. This is during when I was married. Orion Philosophy Now. If I have no idea what that is. Taste of Home. More. The W, Women's Health, Marie Claire, Smithsonian, Better Nutrition. Wow. Okay. So in the downloaded section, so this is a book I'm currently reading, The Haunting of Sunshine House. I'm on 15% in. It's already rejected. After I read that one, then this is what I'm reading everything in order. Well read Black Girl. I got this when it first came out, and I still ain't read it. Don't judge me. Then got Correction Floor, Night Terrors, The Haunting of H.G. Wells. This right here. Um, You know what? I don't have internet here. It's a long story, but I'll connect it. I'll connect it to my hotspot. But I need to see which other books are in here because I know I need to have the other ones. Um, Chosen by a Vampire. I just opened that up and put that in. But that's my Kindle Unlimited because what I want to do really is I want to get through all my Kindle Unlimited books first, read those, give those back so that I can download more stuff that I've been seeing. I want to check. But then it got Nightmare Library, the Zodiac Academy. I'm really interested in starting, so that way I know exactly where I want to put it at. But I have that one, Sarah Cannon. I follow her on YouTube, and she needs to be one of my back authors. I can tell you my Damon Altrue stuff. S. Conley is already a back author, so I have to put all that stuff there. This is already read. But so how I was using it was that I had, because I have an iPad. So what I was going to do is my iPad, everything's downloaded up there. And my iPad was going to have all of my occult related reads and spiritual reads that I need to go back to up there. And here, we're just going to have everything else. It ain't quite work out that way, but I think I'm actually going to spend time and do that. So I can keep there and just keep this just for that one. I love V.E. Schwab. Kendall Frederick, I love her books. I have this one. I have a few of them that are signed. I need to get more. And then, as you tell, the Maggie Gray, the Perfect Sister, the Grim Reaper. I came across that when I was just on Amazon looking at something. And I was like, what? So I went through all. That's where all these came from. The Dark Thing. This by Tessa Stone, I think. See, here it is. So we have The Plague uh, by Kent and Judy, and then we have The Plague of Corruption, which is forwarded by Robert F. Kennedy Jr. So I have these two books. So I'm going to read them both because I see what's going on. Here's the Ghost Map. I love it, and most likely I am going to read it again. The Haunting at the Sebring Hotel. So this is book 71, and I only have 8 in the series. So you already know what that means. I need to get them all. Oh my God. L.L. Farmer. I remember when book 4 came out, I emailed her and she responded that book 5 was coming out. Book 5 came out. It needs to be a book 6. So I'm going to have to email her again and see if I may harass her, because this right here is historical fiction. This is like one of the best historical fictions I've ever read. Because basically the premise of this series is that this woman is a demon hunter, and she has lived for a few centuries, and it focuses on Black history. So if she goes back to where she went back down around slavery time and everything, and seeing how stuff was happening and realizing that there were demons feeding off of it. Is a good damn series, and she need book 6 because this book can still keep going. Like, and I kind of wonder, because I'm in the occult, and stuff is a little bit too familiar. So I just wonder. Um Hecate Fires, Holographic Universe, the Kama Sutra, Psychoanalyzing the 12 Zodiac Types, Cognitive Therapy. I read a lot of different types of books. The Chakras. So this is everything that I have that's downloaded. Is That's something. This is a book that I have an article in for one of the groups I'm in. This is how you know this is old, because I can't. There we go. Good grief. Come on. So, actually, I need to remove the download. Good grief. But that is one of, in that book, that's a book that I actually have a article written in. I submit, I'm published in 4 of those books. So, yeah, I have those. Those are all occult related. But this is what I have. So, I have this one, and I need to bring him up so that way. Dark Paranormal Proof. So mind you, I just started it so I could put it in there. So that way when it comes up, here we go. That's how I have to do it, make sure. So these are to be the 2 that I'm reading. And then after they're done, then I'm going to go through all of these. I'm trying to figure out. I think I'm going to read. I could have sworn I've read these already. But I guess I could have sworn I read that. You know what? I can't remember. But yeah, so I'm going to read these 2. And I'll probably start on the Real Red Black Girl after The Haunting and read that one. And then after I finish this Kindle, I'm going to go ahead and move through all the other Kindle Unlimited books that I have. Actually, if I go to all Kindle Unlimited. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, oh yeah, so Crawlers, because I'm almost finished with this journal series and I'm very looking into it. Ella Freeman, this is another series she has. That one have this Where the Snow Bleeds. I think I have to check them before I read them. I have to check them. that's why they wasn't able to download because I don't have a thing up here. Fourth Wing. What I find funny about Fourth Wing is I brought the third book and then realized I didn't have the first two. So I had to go get the first two books. Oh my goodness. Science Capture. I've already read these so I could return those. But I love Jessica Cage. Ugh, good, that's right. I'm not connected to the Wi-Fi, so I can't take them off. Oh God, I hate having Wi-Fi for stuff. Unwound, I'm gonna have that one. I cannot pronounce the name, but I do love her books. So these are all the Kindle ones that I have. I'm gonna say, yeah, and I have to get, yeah, I'm gonna end up putting my hotspot on so I can get rid of these because I don't do that anymore. Wayward. I heard so much about that book, I can't wait to read it. But yeah, this is how I do everything. So download it, not this filter. Take the Kindle off. Shared. See, I share 60, but mine has a lot more books, comics, Audible. Yeah, so that's how all this is going. So I'm gonna try to get through this whole. If I can do 4 to 5, if I could do a section a month, then let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I may be able to just get through this one this year, which is actually be really good. It'll probably go a little bit further when I read stuff at work or when I'm out and about doing stuff I read. So, but right now this is just what I have. So this is my Kindle. These are just what I read now. Especially since I travel, I don't have physical books on me because it's just too much to take more physical books. Now I'll buy them and send them back to the house. Or I may just order them, have them at the house. But for me to bring them with me, I can't. I had my Plutonium Files, and that's the only one. That's really the only book I brought. And I'm going to drop it. And yeah, I'm not going to bring another book with me. So if I can get through these, if I can actually get through 2 rows a month, I'll be good to go. So I should still be able to knock these out by the year. Is that 4 times, what is it, 44, 50 books? So I should be able to knock these out for the year, not including my Audible books. And when I do get a physical book, I'll have that too. So I still try and do 100 books this year because I didn't make it last year. I only did 83 books. So I'm still going to keep it at 100. But yeah, that's all with my reading.